Thakur Haridas, when he was in his old age, he told Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that because he could no longer perform his service, he had no attachment at all for living in this body. The body is meant for service. It's not meant for sense gratification. It's meant for service. I've been chanting 300,000 names all my life. Now this body's not allowing me to do it. So let me give up this body. His only attachment in life was to serve. I sometimes tell a story. Many years ago in Vrindavan, I happened to be walking and I saw our dear friend Ganesham. It was early morning and he was carrying a bucket of water from Jamuna. Every day he would go to Jamuna and carry this bucket of water to bring back to bathe his deities, Gopi Jana Vallabha and Sri Radharani. And because he was very thin and very small and very old, to carry this bucket was so much trouble. He would walk about 3 steps and then he'd have to put the bucket down to rest. Then he'd pick it up again, struggling and straining, and walk about 3 steps and put it down to rest. Then again, struggle and strain to pick it up. 3 steps, 4 steps, rest. Breathing hard, really struggling. It wasn't a very long distance to Jamuna, but it took him probably 40 minutes just to carry this bucket to the temple. So I picked up the bucket for him. At that time I was only 20 years old. No problem. I could have carried so many buckets and run to the temple. But he just held to that bucket. He wouldn't let me take it. He just held it. So with all the strength that he had, he was squeezing that handle. And I said, give me the bucket. And he said, no need. I said, let me carry the bucket for you. He said, no need. I said, why? You're so old. I could run it to your temple. You're struggling. You're suffering. He started to cry. He said, I am an old man. He said, my life is useless. The only thing that has any value in life is service. He says, this is the only service I have in my life. This is my service. If you take away my service, you take away my entire reason to live. My life is to serve. If you take away my service, you take away my life. He said, you are young. You could do so many things for Krishna. This is all Krishna's given me. Please, I beg, do not take this away from me. That is Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada served. We have seen and we have heard how even in his last days he was translating Bhagavatam. He couldn't even sit up. But he went on with his service of translating Bhagavatam, instructing his disciples. And when nothing else could be done, he just sat encouraging his devotees, just having them chant kirtan for him, and ultimately teach them how to leave this world. So in living and even in his passing, at every moment, he was simply serving. His life was simply an offering to the Lord and to the devotees. So it is this attachment to service which is the higher taste. Param dristva nivartate. And we must have conviction and faith in this principle.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.